Howdy folks, this is Scott Grove of GroovyMusicLessons.com. I'm Dr. Groovy, here to tell you about a new tuner that is available. This is currently July the 22nd, 2014. These were just released, and I had to get one right away just to check it out, let you guys know what it's about, because it's something I personally need. And I like it over other tuners for a few reasons, which I will divulge to you now. Okay, what we're looking at is a Korg. This is the Rimpitch RP-G1, RP for Rimpitch, G1, probably just a guitar and their first model of this line, Rimpitch design. So it just fits right in your Soundhole. You see it clipping on there, and it clips underneath the same. Perfect view from up here. So guitars like this one, where you do not have any kind of tuner built in, which is always, you know, a prerequisite of mine, that it has a fabulous tuner built into it. I mean, it's perfect. Look at that. And yes, I ran it through a strobe tuner afterwards and tried to see how close it was, and it was dead on. So I'm going to order a lot more of these for all of my other acoustics, and even for a lot of my acoustic electrics that have tuners built in, but which are not accurate. So it'll be nice to get more of these, and hopefully this is not just a fluke, and this one is great, and any other ones would not be. If they are not good, I will let you know. Everything I've owned made by Korg has always served me well. I've never had any of their products break down, ever. I'm not sponsored by anybody, so get that out of your head right now. So no affiliations, no discounts from me, except for I do get them a little cheaper via my drummer, who's a wholesale music dealer. But I went ahead and bought this one straight from eBay for $24.99. They've got them there for a little bit less, but just got it from my closest dealer, so one stayed away and it was here right away. And so that was the price as of, you know, about 3 days ago, and it works perfect. Again, these are not chromatic, so they will only tune 6 open strings of your guitar. They will not do a C, they will not do an F sharp, and so forth. So open tunings are out for the moment. They may come out with a chromatic one as soon as people realize that these are out there and why they are better than other things. Let's get to why they are better than certain things. I'm going to go with headstock tuners. You clamp these things on here. Everybody seems to like that kind of deal. Not a great idea, because number one, that's not where your pickups are at on your acoustic electric guitar. You're like, does that make a difference? Well, yes, it makes a big difference actually, because you get a longer and wider string vibration right here than you do with the sound traveling up here at the headstock. So it'll actually be a sharper note right here where the sound hole is, and back here where the bridge is, compared to all the way up here at the top of your headstock. So it's actually receiving a slightly different pitch at the headstock than it is down here where the sound actually is counting, because that's what's being amplified, is the sound here. This one does have a pickup here. It's got a pickup like here. It's got one over here. It's got one. There's about 4 pickups inside this. Transducers hooked underneath the soundboard. Okay? So as you can see, this one actually, again, depending on your bracing, look inside your guitar, see if you have room for this. It's about 3 inches. But it is a totally different pitch here than it is up here. Use any old, like again, Kahn or Peterson strobo tuner, something that is immaculately accurate, and you'll see a huge difference if you tune by the headstock or if you tune by the sound hole. It is a huge difference. So throw away those headstock tuners, because they really aren't as close as you think they are. Again, huge difference by the way the string actually vibrates right where this picks it up, and this is where it has the most travel and will be the sharpest. If you're tuning by a headstock tuner up here, it's not going to show that sharpness. It's going to show that as being a tune, even if it is sharp down here where you're playing. 2 totally different readings. So And then all my other expensive guitars that have, you know, brand name built-in preamps and built-in tuners, the tuners aren't accurate. You know, I just have some of the best tuners here, and that's the strobe tuners. And I check them against every tuner that's out there, because I end up with them all eventually. They come free in guitar cases and whatever, and then I buy everything that comes out just to stay on top of things, and I love to be in tune. So, so I know what actually is there and what works good and what does not. This will not mar your finish on a guitar. You know, if you're worried about your super expensive $6,000 guitar like this one is, don't worry about it. It wouldn't be on here, trust me, if I didn't trust it already. So it's a very well thought out tuner, and again, it's just a basic tuner, but it is in pitch. It comes to understand that that's where you need to read the wavelengths and the actual pitch from is here, where this, again, the string vibration is traveling the furthest. So it will get sharper and sharper the harder you hit your string here. Then you start doing it like up there. See how it's going sharp? One up here on your headstock will just stay there. It will not tell you. Well, you might need to back that off because you're playing so hard. If you play softer, it tells you you're in tune. If you play real soft, it might go flat. But if you play harder, it's definitely going to go sharp. Again, headstock tuner will not do that. So I'm going to buy another dozen of these tuners or so for all of my acoustics and my acoustic electrics and acoustic basses and so forth. Anything that just needs 4 to 6 actual notes in 440, you know, to tune by. So yes, it's in 440. No, you can't stick it in any other, can't put it in any other tuning other than just straight 440 for now. Again, it's the 22nd of July, 2014, and again, you can get them for under 25 bucks delivered via eBay as of this time. So remember, 20 years from now, don't be yelling at me saying, hey, I can get these for 50 cents. It's like, go back and look when this was recorded. Okay, again, Scott Grove, groovymusiclessons.com. Come check out some free lessons and all the normal stuff. And again, the Korg Rimpitch RP-G1 Soundhole guitar tuner, which makes sense, which is where you want to tune your guitar, is where it actually picks up the vibrations from. When, again, there has never been a, not that I've ever seen, a pickup installed at your headstock where all your headstock tuners are going on there. You don't want that. So actually get it to tune up where the sound's coming from. Just makes sense, and trust me, no, they don't tune correct here. Again, I have taken those readings from here, put them through, you know, the cons, the Peterson strobe tuners, and these are not at all accurate. I know I'm going to get 1,000 letters that say, well, mine works. Well, I'm sure it does. Okay, anyway, so for all the smart people, go grab one of these things. Cheap price, great product. Just make sure first you have the right, not the right, but enough bracing clearance within your sound hole for about this 3-incher to fit somewhere where you can actually see it. Line of sight, looking straight down like I do. You can't miss it. I mean, it's a beautiful thing. Takes a little button battery, you know, like a watch battery, and it comes with it. It's not pre-installed, so it's not going to be dead when you receive it. Okay, so enjoy the tuner should you pick it up. And yes, you should pick it up. Take care. Bye-bye.